Okay, so I'm in my kitchen and I can't believe I haven't made these yet, but I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. So I am using Joanna's recipe. So, and it's pretty cool because she talks about using the Toll House, which I used to use those chips. I've got all my ingredients here. So, and what I'm using is Lily's. Not sure if you've ever heard or seen of Lily's. It's made with stevia. So I'm gonna try them. I usually use this for like dipping strawberries or something like that. So we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, so I just preheated my oven. It says to 350, and I've got my cookie sheet pan lined with parchment paper. So now it says to do the dry ingredients. Okay, so I still don't have all my stuff out of storage for my kitchen. So this is a 1 cup. You can use dry or liquid. So I'm gonna go with this. And it calls for 2.5 cups of flour. We're just gonna eyeball it. Extra flour won't matter. Okay, and then we're gonna go 1/2 cup, which essentially is just halfway up, right? That's about right. Okay, so, and I'm using, normally I grind my own flour, but I bought this and it's strictly for baking and stuff, and I didn't have time to get my soft wheat out. So we're gonna use that. And okay, so next it calls for baking soda and salt. So I've got my baking soda here, and I use the wooden spoons for the dry, and then these are from Magnolia, so I use these for the liquid. So it calls for a heaping teaspoon of soda. You think that's heaping? Maybe? Okay. And then salt. How much salt? Don't forget your salt. That would be bad. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and I use pink Himalayan. So, okay, so I've got my dry in there. Okay, so I'd already messed up. So I did say I hadn't made cookies in a while. So the dry goes in a separate bowl. Got it? And then all my liquids are gonna go in here. So take your stick of butter and you're going to put it in here. It's coming or starting to come back to me. Okay, so her recipe calls for 2 cups of light brown sugar. I'm gonna go with 1 cup of coconut sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. So I like using coconut sugar, and my brown sugar is organic as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with what I'm used to using. So we got that. Okay, so that's the coconut sugar. And then I'm gonna go with a cup of the brown. Okay, it says packed. What does packed even really mean, right? Like, do you just like squish it? That should work. Okay, then it says add your 2 eggs. So I've already had those, they're cracked. Okay, and then my vanilla. So vanilla is usually my secret ingredient. It says 1.5 teaspoons. I'm gonna be a rebel and go with 2 teaspoons just because I like it. So I've got 1/2 teaspoon. I'm gonna do 4 of those. You cannot have too much vanilla. You just can't. Okay. Okay, so now it says to beat it high. Yep, make sure it's fluffy for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not gonna go too high. I like the darker color with the coconut sugar. So, and I do like the two flavors together, so I think they'll turn out really good. Okay, so the wet ingredients are mixed. I'm going to now take the flour, the salt, and the baking soda and dump it all in. Okay. And something I love to do is clean up as I go. So everything's gonna go in the bowl, and then I'm gonna get everything cleaned once this is in the oven. So go ahead and turn your mixer back on. And yeah, don't go that fast. We'll have a mess here, worse than what we have. Okay. So we're gonna let this mix, and then only thing left is to add the chocolate chips. I'm gonna crank it up just a notch here. Okay, now you can see it's starting to do its thing, getting all nice and creamy and cookie-like texture. Okay, so I just added the chips in here, and like I said, we'll see. I can't imagine these aren't gonna turn out good. They're the dark chocolate, so that's probably even better for us. So, I'm gonna lightly, there we go, and get this turning and mixed up. Okay, it's starting to smell amazing in here. I can't believe I've waited this long to make cookies. Okay, so I'm gonna do, like Joe did the other day. I've got a little iron skillet, and we're gonna have skillet cookie with ice cream on top. So I'm gonna get this half this mixture into here, and then we'll do regular cookies. So okay, so let me just get this pressed down, and then I'll put this in the oven at the same time, and then I'll get the cookies made. Okay, so I set the iron skillet aside, and I've got my little scooper here, and I'm just gonna drop them on the cookie sheet, and we'll see how many we get out of here. Hopefully, I'll just get one pan, and I won't have to cook or get up, you know, make another batch. I don't know. I think you're supposed to put them like a couple inches apart because they will spread. So I think I'm doing like 1 to 1.5 inches. It smells amazing. I hope you guys are making something fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. I've got 3 more slots. If not, I'll press it down in the iron skillet one. Yep, there's only just a little smidgen left. Okay. All right, look how pretty. Okay, these are gonna go in the oven. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says 10 to 11 minutes, so I will be back. Okay, so cookies are cooling and they look pretty yummy. So I already had a sample and they're delicious. So I wasn't sure so much about the dark chocolate, but they taste pretty amazing. They're fluffy on the inside and a little crispy on the outside, which is how I like my chocolate chip cookies. So anyways, hope you've enjoyed this video, and go make me some cookies.